Joining me right now is the Polish powerhouse, UFC, middleweight, Krzysztof Jotko. What's going on? Welcome to Kumite Radio.
Welcome, welcome. Sorry for my late coming, but I just finished training and I am here and I enjoy talk with you.
Good, man. I'm glad and I'm happy for you to join me while you are training. You are a few weeks out from your fight. But before we talk about that, I want to talk about Asia. You lived in Thailand for a while. What was your best memories of that country?
Best memory in this country, I think the best memory for me is like ride motorbike. The best foods, like I love it, the food. And I think the people is very nice and always helpful and always happy, always smiling. The people is very, very nice. I always will remember the people, yeah. People, food, and ride motorbike.
Yeah, I think everybody that lived in Thailand, they rode those motorbikes a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of accidents too, you know. I have myself to 3 accidents, but not very, very seriously. So I still here.
Lucky. Now, when you were growing up, did you watch a lot of karate movies or kung fu? How did you start, getting interest in martial arts?
Yes, I watched every karate movie what you can find in TV. I'm a big fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I hope so I meet him in the future.
Of course, I think anybody wants to meet Jean-Claude. What's your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
My favorite movie, yeah, like a lot of nice movies. Like Kickboxer was very good, Quest, or
Lionheart.
Lionheart, yeah, it was good too.
Yeah.
Mexico, a lot of great movies.
Yeah, he was a huge superstar, a few years back. Now, I want to move on to talking about the middleweight division, especially Yoel Romero. You're down there in Florida. He also trains down there in Miami. He lost his title fight, right? He got another fight for the title. He missed weight. He won. Now he's fighting for the title again. How do you feel about this as a person that's in the rankings of the division?
It's hard to tell me something about this because, UFC make things like they like it. Like, for example, now Khabib versus Ferguson. Ferguson is a pull-out fight and Holloway fight with Khabib. So, but I think I agree with UFC. Like this fight was no fight about belt, because Romero don't make weight, but he win the fight, and now if he make weight, he can like I can say like repeat the fight, and if he win with Whittaker, he will champ, So, but the weight now it's his is the best things, yeah.
How is your weight? Is it easy for you to cut down to middleweight?
For me, it's very easy. I think I have very small middleweight. I'm very tall, but not like muscular, like, for example, Thiago Mareta. If we train together, he looked like a Hulk, like a gorilla. Yeah, but I have for today, I have a 205 pounds. It's like 93 kilo. So I had 2 weeks before the fight, so I don't see the problem. Cut weight.
All right, now you debuted in the UFC 2013. You've had 9 fights. What is different about you as a fighter now compared to your debut?
No, when I debuted in UFC, I feel like, of course, little stress, like watch me like a lot of people, big arena, and I a lot of calculate my fight, like, oh, I want to do this what my opponents let me doing, but now it's like completely different mentally, I come to the cage, I want to win the fight and I want to knock him out, my opponent, it's like different. I think my mentally grow up a lot and I feel like a warrior now. I go to octagon and I want to kill my opponent, like not like exactly kill, but I want to knock him out.
In your last two fights, it did not go the way that you wanted, but you were very competitive in both fights. Does that experience help you now for like your next step of your career?
I think, first what I want to say was like my mistake. I was stupid because I have a broken hand, and I feel this with fight with Tyler Slater. But I don't punch too much with Tyler Slater, so I can, because he only want to take it down me and fight in the ground, so I don't use too much my left hand, and I have a problem all the time. I get a lot of inaction in the PRP, a lot of inaction in the cortisone, and I want to keep the training and try to be focused, but you can't, if you have problem with somebody, like I have a problem with my hand, was not good, and like you can see in the fight with Uriah, I punched him on the right hand, so I think, of course, it was not 100%, but I think like some percent. That's why I lost my fight, because I can't good training, good focus, and I don't have on my left hand. I southpaw, so my left hand is like my power hand. So, but this is good experience for me, and I know like I don't do the same mistake in the future.
All right, you're down at American Top Team now. You've been down there for a few years. Who are the coaches you've been working with closely for this camp?
For this camp, I train with Mike Brown, with Kater Kubis, the striking coach, with Steve Moka, like a wrestling coach, and I training a lot with Thiago Alves, the pitbull. He's still the fighter, but he started to coaching too, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Thiago Alves, a great welterweight. How has he helped you, in your striking to improve yourself?
I think he will like very, very good coach in the future. He know very good striking. I'm southpaw, so if I train with him, like I make drill or something, he always find the best combination for me. And he's very smart guy and helped me a lot in this camp. And he come with me to Arizona and he stay with my corner.
Glendale, Arizona, April 14th, UFC on Fox 29 versus Brad Tavares. He is ranked 15. You're ranked 14. You guys are basically fighting to stay in the rankings, right? What do you think of him as an opponent?
I think it's very good opponent for me for this time. After my two losses, he win the last two fights. I lost, but I feel good now. I have very good camp. I train very hard. I stay in Thailand like almost 1 month. I stay 8 weeks in the American Top Team. I feel great, healthy, no pain, no injury, focused and ready to kill this motherfucker.
Now, Brad Tavares, he's been in the UFC for a long time. You've been in the UFC for a long time, but he's been in the UFC for a longer. And he has, I think, 11 wins, 10 decisions. So when you see his fights, it's not like he's out there finishing fights. Does that change your game planning?
Yes, he's like decision machine. But I have a lot of decision too in my fight, yeah. But he's like good, strong, very, I can say like dodge boxing fighter, a kickboxer, but he don't make like a lot of pressure on. He don't go to finish fight. So I think it's very good opponent for me, and I'm so happy and I fight with him.
Do you think that this is a big opportunity since Tavares has fought big names in the past? Is it a bigger opportunity for you?
Um, you know, he fight with big name, but really he is not big name in MMA. You know, like honestly, no, many people don't know who is the Brad Tavares. You know, it's good for me because it's not like spectacular fighters. It's good and it's for like my level fighter, and I feel very comfortable fight with him. But I don't know. He's not like very famous. You know, like you say, he fight in long time in UFC, but he's not like famous. Like for example, Michael Bisping or Romero or Jacare or something. You know.
After this fight, where do you see yourself by the end of the year?
When I see myself, first I want to focus to this fight, and I win this fight. I back to win streak, and when I win this fight, we can meet again, and I tell you what's my plan again. My plan more, you know.
So you're saying like you take it every fight and it changes as you go?
Yes, exactly. I am the fighter, you know. I will fight wherever UFC give me, you know. I don't say no with everybody. I am in the best organization on the world and top 15 in the world. So give me the challenge. I stay and I will fight with him, you know.
Last question. UFC 3, the video game. You're in the video game. How does it feel to be on a video game?
Yeah, it's so happy I am in the game. I even try to play myself, and I very enjoy the game. And I'm so happy. I think I don't be in the game, but it's like four Polish people, and I'm in the game, and I be in the history now. So I'm so happy and glad I'm in the UFC game.
Do you agree with the stats of your fighter? The stats, you know, the numbers?
It's it's big numbers, you know. When I see first time, like wow, I good striker, good wrestler. Yeah, it's so cool, so nice.
All right, April 14th, UFC on Fox 29. You're going to face Brad Tavares. Thank you for your time and good luck on your fight.
Thank you, and I invite to watch the fight because this fight will be true war.